ever been. Up off the ground and start walking. All that screaming you do is just talking. The music is loud and the feelings are bad, but you can still get proud and you can still get mad.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of possibly all ages, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. We're going to be talking obscene to the extreme and everything in between. I'm Caleb Manson.
And I'm the Freight Train.
And this is Ringside Remembers, and today Ringside remembers Draven Filth. Hey, bud.
Oh, welcome to the show, Draven.
Thank you for having me. I'm Ringside Remembers. Where can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah,
Where'd you get
sure.
Where'd you get Ringside Remembers from?
We were trying to come up with the name of the show.
Yep.
Caleb here came up with a list of about 25 options. We narrowed it down to a couple.
And then kind of fused them together.
Yeah, we kind of came up with Ringside Remembers.
Okay. I was wondering for 2 seconds, is this like a tribute to myself or something? You said Ringside Remembers. Here's Draven Filth.
We're announcing your retirement. We're announcing your retirement for you.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry.
So it's like wrestling's intervention.
Yeah.
Except in front of some cameras and all that. That's what friends are for, isn't it?
Yeah. So, we're going to start the show off. I'll give you about 45 seconds or so. Get yourself over, Draven.
Get myself over?
Yes.
To the crowd.
Listen, all right. My name's Draven Filth. This is my 10 years in professional wrestling. I am a former 2-time WAW champion. I am the current OWC Pennsylvania heavyweight champion. I'm not Mr. Put Myself Over. Isn't that your job? I'm the guest. You guys are like, that's what I'm here for, right?
I mean, yeah, we could put him
We
over.
need you to introduce yourself to the crowd, kind of get yourself going, but okay.
Well, let's do it. Do you mind?
Yeah, please.
Since you brought up that belt already, OWC, to give a little background on this, we had a tournament in Gloucester, Massachusetts, that sent you down to Georgia to win a title from Pennsylvania.
Yes.
And now it actually came to light today, we're filming this, that you were not booked on the 13th. We're overbooked as it was, but we found a spot for you to actually defend that title.
That's a long
at
time.
our show on the 13th.
And it's a long time coming, because the truth is I've only had a handful of defenses with this belt. You guys both know that, but I got one more question for you, and then I promise I'll let you guys interview.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
People. Who am I wrestling? Who's my opponent?
We kind of talked it over. We believe the only man that wanted to step up was Kalen Beck.
Big
man.
Big
man.
Big.
Yeah.
Big guy, right?
Yeah, most of the small guys didn't want to mess with you.
Well, funny thing, Callum Beck. Can I call him KB like I used to?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well,
yeah,
KB, unfortunately for you, I have a bit of a Napoleon complex. I like fighting people bigger than me. I like fighting people stronger because I'm faster. I'm more violent. You're heavy enough, man. You're not going to be able to take this from me.
Wow, I guess.
Now let it be known, I think I see a dent in the table from how heavy
Yeah, that
title
belt
is.
I'm not
heavy.
kidding. It's a heavy
That
belt.
is a heavy weight.
Like a 15-pound belt. The belt's a rib.
I mean, quick shout out to Dennis Gabriel, who runs the OWC, which is the Outlaw Wrestling Confederation. The reason it's a Pennsylvania title was originally he was based in Pennsylvania. He moved to Georgia, kept his company going. But he will be here actually for that show. And not only will the owner be here for that company, he will be refereeing your match that night.
Okay, and I'm going to represent his company proud as the OWC Pennsylvania Heavyweight Champion.
I love it. I'm
excited.
So am I.
Hey, KB, you got a long night, man. Get your cardio up, get in the gym, do what you got to do. Because I swear to God, dude, if you don't bring your A game, I'm going to mop the floor with you.
I love it.
It's nice.
I love it.
But so you brought up 10 years in the business, you having many accolades. What got you into wrestling? Was it little on the TV, rented VHS tapes? What got you here?
It was a little bit of everything. It was just, it was the plethora of just the action, the characters, the stories, the entertainment. to me, it was and has always been like the most raw form of entertainment out there, despite the fact that it's like considered fake, predetermined, whatever word you want to use, you know?
I'm gonna bleep that word.
Yeah,
I
we're
think
bleeping fake.
Oh, fake.
yeah, no.
Catch your one. Now we're really bleeping.
Our ratings.
But
We've gone to PG-13.
yeah, you know, it's just a little bit of everything, and a little bit like more personal. It's like one of the few things in my life that like I watched it and like I kind of got it. I got it like right away, you know, like a lot of things it's like hard for me, but wrestling's like the first and maybe the only thing that I've like instantly been like, okay, I understand it. And when I found out it was like predetermined, because I can't say the F word.
Thank you.
It kind of made it better for me, because then I was like, I'd see that and I'd see like the things that were, you know, predetermined about it, and I'd be like, oh, this all makes sense. It never
starts to
didn't make
click in your
sense.
head. Yeah.
Like even when I went and I took my first like bump in a ring, you know, a lot of people, they mess it up the first 3 or 4 or 5 times by a million times. I can genuinely say that's the one thing that like I think I did right after like 2 or 3 tries. Like it just made sense.
Yeah.
You know, and then I fell on my face and that took 100 times. But that's a different story.
Well, everyone's
got their one.
Falling
yeah.
is against the body's natural want to stay up, especially falling forward.
Yeah.
That's one of I'm sorry, that was one of the hardest bumps to learn. And once I learned it, I kind of did the flare bump all the time because I thought it was funny. But like to work on what he said about getting into the business, me growing up, you know, with the recent passing of Hulk Hogan. I mean, when I started watching wrestling, I was 10 years old, and that was my guy. All the later stuff put aside, we're just going to talk about the wrestling aspect of his life.
Of course.
One of my heroes growing up, obviously. So what were some of your influences as far as wrestlers go when you started wanting to wrestle or wanted to emulate?
So, funny enough, Hogan, but not Hulk Hogan, Hollywood Hogan.
Okay,
Hollywood
yeah.
Hogan was my guy.
See, that's the difference in the age here, we can tell.
And it's just, I've always kind of liked the bad guys when it comes to, you know, just especially
Right.
once I decided I wanted to do it, and I started paying better attention to stuff. I started paying attention to like the Hogans and all these guys that like, okay, these guys are all doing moves, but these other guys, they're doing like this stuff to get the crowd going between the moves. They're doing these little like small nuances that you only notice when you pay close attention.
Right.
You know, and then not just Hogan, but like, you know, Undertaker, Austin, Triple H, to a lesser extent, you know, guys like Raven, Jeff Hardy, you know, the emo teen in me. The angsty teen, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
Those were all the influences. People like to say Sting because I did the face paint thing.
Of course.
But honestly, like, I wasn't a very big Sting guy. I thought he was cool, but like that had nothing to do with anything.
But like it ended there.
Yeah, exactly.
So Attitude Era, very much your forte in the wrestling. That's kind of like your bread and butter.
Oh, yeah.
Is there any like period of wrestling that you can like look at and idolize as well, or is it just Attitude Era is kind of like where you kind of sit firm? Because for me personally, it was always like Ruthless Aggression Era is kind of always the one I can dip my toe into and be like, like that's my schoolhouse of like how I want to do matches or wrestle. Is there any like other style in which that like resonates with you?
I don't know about that, but I'll tell you what my like besides the time that I grew up with, you know, 99, 2002, 2003. TNA wrestling from like 2011 until like 2013, early 2014, around the time where they screwed AJ, screwed Sting, all those guys. I thought they were better than WWE. I thought Austin Aries was the better champion. I thought Hogan and Sting with the aces and eights was better than the Nexus stuff. Like I was in it to win it.
I'd have to agree with that. The aces and eights,
man.
Aces and eights stuff was pretty good.
Like even things like when Bully turned and like they spent the whole next week piecing together everything, and you know that like some of it was them like getting lucky, but like if you watched like the show and ignored what you knew backstage, it looked good. Like it looked like they were like smart about all of it when obviously, like I said, they got lucky.
Yeah, very much retconned and kind of stumbled into it.
Yeah, dude, that time period, wonderful.
So, with that time period in your mind of 2011, 2014, when did you get into the ring? I believe it was, 2015, 2016 is when you got into WAW. So not too long after seeing that like era.
WAW was 2015, but a lot of people don't know, in 2010, I tried.
Okay.
And by tried, I mean I went to CWA in Haverhill. I did some stuff with, I don't remember his shoot name, but his working name is Brian, was at the time the Golden Boy, I don't remember, Derek Andrews.
Yep.
That Derek Mitchell might be, I don't remember. But I made it through 2 weeks. I made it through doing security at one of their shows, and then I got diagnosed with like mono.
Oh.
And it was one of those deals where I'd had it for like 2 or 3 weeks and just didn't know it. So like by the time they caught it, it was one of those, I stayed in the hospital for like 4 days. Like I was out of commission for like 2 months, but then for like the next year, my strength and stuff just wasn't there.
Yeah.
Even to the point where when I did go to wrestling in WAW in 2015, I was conscious of that. And that's why like early on, I was doing like the stinger drop as a finish. I was doing a lot of like, you know, simple, like not power stuff.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have the confidence.
And
I didn't like. It just didn't feel like it was there. I know it's a strange thing because mono's a common thing, but it was one of those things that for me, I feel like it wrecked me for a really long time.
Yeah, it stayed with you for.
Yeah.
So let's take it back to the good stuff then. Your beginning of at what point in WAW did you kind of start feeling yourself and becoming like the step becoming to Draven today?
It wasn't just one thing. It was a number of things. It was like people kind of like believing me a little bit. Like, you know, outside people like Dick Lane did like a rumble with us and he wanted to wrestle me. Jack Kruger did the same rumble, came out of it wanting to wrestle me. And just, you know, the idea that, okay, some people from outside see that I kind of have something here. Some people think that I have enough. They want to do something with me that's going to build my confidence. And of course, guys from the inside like Johnny Psycho sending the bookers messages about, hey, this guy, you know, there's something about him. You got to give him this chance because he believes in this and he cares about this and this, that. But if I were to pinpoint one thing that really like helped me feel like myself, and it's a selfish thing and it's something that like it's an opportunity not a lot of people have. In 2018, I was given the chance to help book.
Okay.
A lot of people get the chance to help book, and they put belts on themselves. They put themselves in storylines. You guys were in WAW with me at that time, dude. Yep. I lost to everybody and their mother. But what I did do, I got a spot on the card to do promos. I gave myself a spot on the card when there was someone that I knew was a better worker than me to work with him.
Yep.
I was able to take the things that I knew I was lacking in, and I was able to like essentially train myself on the job. So that way by the time I got the belt, because that was a thing that I wanted nothing to do with, but they gave it to me and blah, 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 you know, and no one's going to believe that anyways. You know, once you're booking a wrestling company or helping book, the second a belt goes on, you know, you fucking spend 6 months politicking for it.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But even when I got the belt, like I only won the big matches. I had still lost to pretty much everyone, but I still maintained that, okay, I'm going to take what I'm not good at and I'm going to get better with it. And yeah, like if I didn't get that opportunity, like that year-long opportunity to just do that, I don't think I'd be talking to you guys, because I don't think I would have been given the opportunities to get better. They would have looked at me and been like, oh, he can't really talk. So that, you know,
yeah,
right.
Unless someone really believes in you like that, you don't get the opportunities to do better.
Yeah.
You don't get opportunities that are set up for you. You get the opportunities that you're like, that like you happen to come across and you get lucky and you fall into, you know?
Yeah, and one of the things with the booking at WAW, it's very different from most other companies.
Right.
Because in WAW, it was pay to play.
Right.
You paid $40 a month, you got to wrestle every weekend. Companies like ours and, you know, PG and everybody else, all right, booker makes the match, you go out, perform the match, here's your pay at the end of the night, you just do it and that's it.
Right.
WAW was a lot harder because there was more of an ego push with everybody. Me at times, Caleb at times, everybody at some point had a little bit of ego to push where they wanted to go.
Yeah.
So in me saying that, was there issues with that with you where you saw that happening and you worked around it, or you just brushed it off and said, I'm doing what we're doing?
I'll give you a funny story. Well, because you're right. Since it was pay to play, you can't just look at a guy and be like, no, you're not wrestling this week. We don't need you. You know, do whatever, come to the training, but don't wrestle. It didn't work that way, like it or not, you know. And they did sometimes for better, sometimes for worse. If you paid, you wrestled. Like, it wasn't, hey, you're going to do a promo. They wanted you to get your money's worth, which good for them, but it did cause some problems in terms of, like, when you want to book, like, a 5-minute, 3-minute squash, and the people in charge are all looking at you going, well, they paid their $10. I want them to have an actual match. Like, but, you know, this is a promotion that for the last 20 years, whatever, has given itself a negative reputation. We're trying to fix that. And you guys are hindering us by these little, like, nuances, like these $10, like, oh, this guy paid $10, let him have a full-on match.
Only nowadays, sorry to cut you, but, like, only nowadays, truly, WWE has kind of gotten the credit of, like, being something special because of the amount of people that have come out of it and, like, have done good in, like, the New England wrestling sphere.
So to give you a quick story, just an example of where we were going with this in the first place. The first thing that happened when I got on the booking team, we were doing a team tournament, and they gave it to me. They were like, this is your chance to do something with this, book this tournament. I booked a babyface team that it was a big guy, little guy, it was going to be like an underdog story. And on the other side, I had these two monster heels that I wanted to run through everybody. I wanted them to run through the first team in like 2 minutes. I wanted them to beat the next team in like 5, and then barely lose to the team. Well, it was you and Sam Foe. And the first thing that happened, the first match of the show, that I get one of the other bookers coming up to me, hey, can you talk to these two? I'm trying to be a nice guy, by the way, and not name names, which is why I'm being careful with the way I tell this story, because I'm just, I have no issue with these guys, so I don't have the need to bury them. If you want to ask questions about people I want to bury, we have time, by all means, but these guys, I'll be nice.
There's one particular question I think you're going to bury a lot of people.
They didn't know, it was just green stuff. It wasn't really their fault, but these guys don't like the match. What's wrong with the match? They don't think they're doing enough. Well, number one, they're kind of green. Number two, they're big monster dudes. They shouldn't be doing a whole lot. Number three, like, we're in charge. Like, tell them to do the match.
Do your job.
I don't remember the details, but long story short, they got an 8-minute match. It was what it was, but it was one of those things where I remember afterwards going, okay, they're not getting this spot anymore. We're going to move this whole thing around. It almost discouraged me from the whole thing just because it's like, dude, this is the first thing I'm doing. Not only am I getting no support, but these guys that I'm trying to help, not only do they not see that I'm trying to help them, they're fighting me on it, and they're going to win. They're going to kill these two guys, and they're mad that they're not getting to wrestle enough. Okay.
Sure. Whatever.
Okay.
Welcome to a wrestling locker room.
Nuts. During that 2018 year, there was the you were champ all the way through until the dreaded split of WAW. I don't think we need to talk about that in any way, shape, or form.
You don't have enough time to talk about
that's
that.
Like we have no time budget on that one.
I think that's when we could go back on a Saturday night at my house in the shed.
That's something that you grab me, Frank Bones, Delilah Hayden, maybe
we get like the group here
for an hour, and you let us have that conversation, because that's a fun conversation. I think it's been long enough where nobody's going to hurt feelings anymore in the middle of it.
It won't bother me any.
6 years or so. How did that affect you? Did it hinder you in any way, or was it kind of you saw the ending of WAW as a stepping stone for you to be like, all right, cool, now I have to branch out? Because I know that's kind of what happened with me a little bit. So
I didn't really have a chance to go through those emotions, because as you guys remember, the split happened. I still had the belt. I decided to drop the belt to Buck DeRoss, and that one of the coolest things I've ever gotten to do.
Which I thought, just as a side note, I thought was an amazing thing for you to do. With all the BS that was happening, I thought that was awesome.
And I think little things like that were also things that in the future kind of made it easier when people got over stuff to get back together, and I'd like to think that at the very least. But 4 days after that, ironically, today, 6 years ago, my dad died.
Yes.
So, and some people have genuinely called it a cop-out answer, or a cop-out thing to say. Which
crazy to
them.
Yeah.
But,
because, real quick, everybody knows I'm his father.
Yeah.
There's other names for what I
So
really
it's all your
am.
fault.
Yeah.
But his stepfather raised him.
Right.
He was an amazing guy. He lost his stepfather.
Right.
My stepfather raised me. I lost him. An amazing guy. They were like our dads.
Yeah.
So anybody that wants to use that and say it's a cop-out, they can come talk to me. And I'll settle that real quick.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But yeah, anyway, it's one of those things that was like, when that happened, like, I didn't give a damn about any split. I didn't give a damn about wrestling. Any thought, my mindset toward life just kind of changed completely.
Yep.
Because not just for those reasons, but it's really hard to be mad at the people that when he dies are the first ones to turn around and start checking on you.
Immediately call you.
You know,
like,
so it's like even that aspect of it's like, we went from wanting to have our own thing in Massachusetts and those guys to, well, they're kind of my friends too. Hey man, this is what happens.
This is real. Wrestling is real.
Folks, I worked at a warehouse for 5 years. I've been in wrestling locker rooms for 10. My favorite word is the F-bomb. I can't help myself. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Ask Chad Epic, dude. Every one of these shows. No
Every
politics,
time.
no BS, no blood, whatever.
Yeah.
I have been hard-weighed. I have accidentally said F***. I have... No religion. The first thing that come out of my mouth, I'm going to send him right to hell. I said no religion. I'm sorry.
But we had a match in Fitchburg not too long ago, and again with the no politic thing, someone had claimed in the crowd that he ate cheeseburgers without ketchup, and I immediately called him a communist. So,
Well, I would agree with that kind
see, yeah, but again, no politics, and it just goes out the window.
Yeah, and I'm half German. What up?
What's up? I guess speaking of us having a few matches, who are, and to kind of bring it to more lighter side, who are opponents from your past that you can kind of look at and be like, those were the ones that kind of elevated me, or like at least the most memorable to you, that like were the building blocks of your career?
I mean,
And if you don't say yes, I'm not
you
putting
two are
this
in
up.
the room. I mean, it's very obvious. Like we've in case nobody knows this, because nobody here knows me. We rode together for 3 years.
Yep.
Yeah.
3.5, 4 years. I wouldn't have had the career that I had, like in a literal sense, because I would have had no way to get to any of these bookings if it wasn't for you guys. And I remember that every single day, which is part of why when you guys say, hey, will you fight some 400-pound behemoth for your belt? I look at you guys and go, bring him on. Sorry.
There's going to be a few edits in this one.
I'm either killing my gimmick right now, or I'm going over the I've ever gotten. It's one or the other.
Everybody that knows you in the business is going, yeah, over.
Oh yeah. I don't even know what that was.
We'll figure that out after this one.
It's part of the table. All right. What was I saying?
That's right. Caleb will pay for it.
Yeah, I got it.
People that influenced
Budget.
Yeah, people you fought that you
me.
liked.
Not including you two, because again,
Yeah, don't include us, because we already know.
That's easy.
We don't want that answer because we don't want you saying it just because we're
Freaking Flex,
I was going to repeat
yeah.
us.
Johnny Psycho,
Yep.
Jack Kruger.
Nice.
Which your first match, when I saw that with him, that was a great match. I wish there was a trilogy in that. That was good.
I've only wrestled him once, but honestly, the other two guys, like I've technically wrestled them both, but it was so early on, it doesn't really count. Like as far as what I've done after WAW goes and just helping me like with other places and all that stuff, Todd Graham and Chad Epic.
Yeah.
Or Derek Simonetti and Chad Epic, I've only gotten to work for Proving Ground a couple of times, but the cool thing about Derek Simonetti or Todd Graham is he's one of those people, even to this day. I send him matches, and no matter where those matches are from, whether it's a company, like you guys, that's got respect, whether it's a company, that doesn't have as much respect or something, he watches every match openly, he gives me critiques, he gives me nice long-winded things. A lot of people won't do that.
No, they won't.
And Chad's another guy, and their opinions are very different, but I get stuff out of each one of them.
Yeah.
And I love the fact you brought those two up, because when we decided to say, all right, we're bringing OCW back and we're going full bore, those were the two guys I reached out to first.
Right.
And I've been constantly texting with them. I got Chad making our tag team belts. And any question I have, Simonetti has been more than happy to answer. And he can give some long answers.
Oh, yeah.
But I appreciate it because now I know he's just not trying to blow me off.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, he sees anything happening in this business for somebody else. Good for him, too.
Todd will talk your ear off about the color of the sky.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But, there's good information there, and it's coming from a good place.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So, I guess talking about us kind of knowing each other for so long, I do want to know, how was Georgia? The 2 trips.
Which time?
And why do you hate it when I'm happy?
Why do I hate it when you're happy?
Yeah, because I distinctly remember me falling asleep with a smile on my face and you wanting to beat the shit out of me. I'm bleeping that one. I'm bleeping that one. Don't worry.
That had less to do with you and more to do with my circumstance. See, you didn't sit in a car for 28 hours not sleeping. You didn't go to a wrestling ring after that, roll around for like an hour or 2. You then didn't finally fall asleep at 11 o'clock at night only to wake up at 2 in the morning with all the energy in the world. So yeah, I wanted to be
I
dead.
do believe while I was driving most of that trip, he was asleep most of that trip.
Yeah, and I was talking to you the whole time.
I do have a special ability to sleep like a baby in a moving vehicle.
It's genetic, actually.
Who
Ask
said?
your Nana.
Nana?
Ask
of course.
It's genetic with us.
I love it.
Those trips were some.
So obviously the first trip was us 3 and Steven Russo, who is one half of the Juckets, who will also be there on the 13th.
Yep.
The second one, we took Corey with us.
Yeah.
As a 5-some instead of a 4-some, which I will never do again in a pickup truck.
No, that
was
you
horrible.
guys got way
So
too
bad.
close for your own good.
I
got pictures.
Horrible.
We were cuddling buddies.
And just as a side note, we won't have to get into this. I will not ever play poker in a hotel room with you guys again.
That's not fair.
I'm just saying.
I had fun.
I thought you were going to say I'll never share a room with Steven Russo again.
Yeah, you were kind of
that is
about
never
that
happening
too.
again.
Yeah,
that is more than
You
so
guys
not
went
happening.
from friends to like angry married couple in like the course of like 4 hours.
I was going to say 6 hours.
It didn't take long. He makes weird noises.
That's okay. I gave him a concussion when I was testing your brakes.
Yeah, that was.
God, I want
man, to be
him
fair
on
to
the
me-
show so bad to tell this
Are
story.
you ribbing me, bro?
To be fair to me, what nobody seems to remember is, dude, I'd had my license for like 4 months at that point. That was literally the second car I'd ever like been behind like the wheel of. And yeah, screw me for wanting to like make sure you guys were safe and not learn that your brakes are much different than mine on the highway.
And the funny part is nobody else had driven that truck except me and my father. And I got that truck when he passed away. You were the first one other than me to drive that truck.
Well, there you
So
go.
that's
I want to
just
make sure
a
I did all
lie.
right.
No, it's not.
I drove it back from WAW.
No, you didn't.
I did
We
because
had
you're
the truck. We had the car.
Okay,
I never had
fine.
the truck up there.
Look at this
This
liar.
is his part of the podcast.
Liar
Let
for
him
your
tell
face.
this. Let him
He's
tell
my
this
wrestling
story.
son. He's right, and so am I.
What? I thought Buck was. No.
No, I'm only Buck's. I'm only
All right,
Buck's father
that's
when
fine.
I'm heel.
Yeah, you're right.
That's the only time Buck likes me.
All right, well,
That one's too far away.
Let's get a cane and pull it around. Thank you. Now I gotta fix this.
Yeah, well,
That's fine.
you didn't even put mine up. You made me.
Why didn't you
left
put
us on
yours
the
up?
floor.
You put it there.
I did no such thing. There are cameras here that will show we came in here. You put your belts right here, and you left this right down there.
You brought it in. Why would I bring your title?
You literally
Here
carried
comes
it.
heel Draven.
Look at this
Here comes heel Draven.
again with this. Do you want to go?
Want to go where?
Are you asking for a fight again?
Listen, listen.
You know there is one.
aren't you
fight.
guys on a time frame?
Yeah,
we are,
we're
but
good.
it seems like you're getting a little uppity about something.
But there's one match that still has to happen because we haven't had the trilogy.
We have not had the trilogy. For those who don't know, the three of us have been in 2 separate matches, both with the same theme. The theme
Yes.
being 30 minutes of hell. Each match, 30 minutes, Iron Man rules.
No holds barred.
No holds barred.
Weapons.
Very violent, brutal matches we've taken part in.
Fire.
The one time.
That's all you need.
Yeah,
Like really, like.
Yeah, it was kind of rough.
we got to do
not-
something.
But why don't you get into your next question? That way we can.
Of course. So, speaking of 30 minutes of hell,
For
speaking
the
of,
record, he's got a phone.
I got a little phone over
He's not,
here.
like he's not that good.
I kind of want to just put like a black bar over it and just you pointing and beeping. So, what are some standout moments from your career that like moments in which you can kind of like always like someone asks you like, oh, what's your favorite match? What's your favorite moment? Like bringing 30 minutes to hell. I know that's always like collectively. I know I always kind of bring that up as like something that like, oh, I've done it twice. Like my cardio allowed me to do it twice somehow. You know,
taking the WAW belt from Delilah in the most heel way humanly possible will probably be my favorite and most like Draven defining moment, period. This, for those that don't know, this woman went through a match where she wrestled 5 very large men.
this was
She
one.
won.
Yeah, it was one of them.
Yep.
She somehow won. And while she was standing in front of the people celebrating her win, I came from behind, and with this forearm, I took this forearm and I wrapped it around the back of her head. Then I took my fist, I put it around her throat, I slammed her into the mat, and I took her belt in about 30 seconds. Happiest moment of my life. Sent her into a spiral that she never recovered from.
Yeah,
Now, do you look back at that and like you're still happy about it?
Oh, I'm still
yeah, because
ecstatic
I
about it.
pretty
Are you
much
kidding?
think you sent her, well, the group, into the void with
Have
that
you been?
Yeah.
Joey Warner and that.
Have you been around that woman? She's a pain in the ass. I'm glad I.
No, I know. Don't worry.
No, I
I got,
enjoyed Delilah's company.
yeah,
Yeah.
I got injuries. She hurt your baby boy.
I was more worried that the fact your mom was there when it happened.
Not the tongue. I mean
No,
the
not
eye.
no, your mom was there for the tongue.
Yeah, not the eye.
She wasn't there for the eye.
For
I had to make the phone call for the eye.
for lore, I bit off the tip of my tongue in a match
With
against him. Go figure.
Whose fault is that?
That's
Yours.
his.
I'm blaming you.
Yeah, well.
He buttered up the rope so I couldn't flip properly.
I did call you a like earlier in the day when you said you weren't sure if you could do it.
Well,
or not, so
well, more
maybe it's
beeps.
kind of my
Well, more
fault.
Yeah, it is you. Also, Delilah Hayden using a double-ended steel chair gashed me in the eye and left this little scar up
My
here.
idea was from my match. earlier.
Yeah, it was your idea.
Like literally, if you remember, that was the chair that we used in our match earlier, and it was
Yeah.
still there.
It was still there.
So yes, that's kind of my fault
So you're
too.
just the catalyst for every bad thing happening.
Yeah, man. Apparently, yeah, yeah, man.
That's so Draven.
Love you, brother.
Yeah, I love you too. Can't get enough of you.
Yeah.
So, with how do you think your career is going now? With you talking about your greatest moments being back at WAW, and now you're kind of seen almost everywhere in New England now. Where do you think you're going to peak, or have you already peaked?
Depends on the definition of the word peak, man.
Mm.
I think, if I can get myself in front of large groups of people and I can entertain people and I can make the kids either love me or hate me or I do whatever, that is the peak.
Yeah.
Once that stops happening, that's when it's over.
Yeah.
You know?
You still got the butterflies when you go out?
Oh, it's a blast.
Good.
So here's the thing. I like to tell people I did everything I wanted to do.
Yep.
For better or for worse in WAW. I got to be a part of weekly episodic wrestling. I got to run weekly episodic wrestling. I got to be on top of the weekly episodic wrestling twice. I was the last match in front of an audience in Murphy's.
Mm.
I was the last kayfabe, storyline, whatever you want to call it, championship match in Gloucester.
Yep.
Like, everything else now, dude, I did my main story. This is all the side quests and just enjoying myself. I've had more fun going to some of these like festivals and stuff and just being in front of those people than I ever did, doing the storylines every week and dealing with the serious crap because, all I've ever wanted to do is entertain people.
Mm.
I don't care about the 5-star matches. I don't care about any of that. As long as there are kids that are happy or kids that are really mad at me at the end of it, I'm happy.
Yeah, as
That's
long
all
as
I want.
you have that emotional connection of like
Yeah.
at least getting that one person. Speaking of Gloucester, COVID hit, destroyed wrestling for a while. Carmine, God rest his soul, had a warehouse in Gloucester.
Well, let's call it what it was. It was an oversized garage.
Yeah, it was not suitable for wrestling, but we made it work somehow. With that, bringing up Gloucester and WW, do you think that, I know for me personally, those years there helped me like develop exactly what I wanted Caleb to become? Do you see it the same way, having those like uninterrupted like times to like just throw anything at the wall and see what sticks.
Yeah, because I knew, and I love the WAW guys to death. Some of my best friends in the world are from that place. I'm not going to call us lazy, but we're not the most driven people in the world in terms of stuff outside.
We got real
of the
slow for a while.
I figured out real quick that none of that footage was ever going to lead those Google Drives, and from that moment on, I was like, okay, this is where I'm going to play. This is where I'm going to focus on trying stuff. This is where I'm going to try moves, and if they look like crap, cool, because they're never going to be seen.
Yep.
But the cool thing, too, is that's also where I've got a lot of the stuff that I do now that works. Because I got to test it out, I got to try it out, I got to try the parts of it that wouldn't work, I got to change it in my head, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I got a lot. I got so much out of Carmine's.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Carmine.
Big time.
I know, again, for me, it helped me develop the Caitlyn that everyone now sees on TV or on VU, whatever. But it also helped me develop what I've now come to learn, that how much of a bad guy I can be when need be. So, with that being said, it seems as though you're very much safe in where you are. You know exactly who you are, and I feel like it's a big thing that's hard for wrestlers to kind of find ever in their career to hit that moment, or at least that personality wise of I got it. So I don't think we need to really delve more into that.
Yeah.
So I think now would be a good time because I feel like we're going to go long with this next segment. Because I know us.
All right, so we should do it now.
Yeah, so
We're still good under time, but
we're still great. But
Yeah,
I know how we're gonna talk, and I know something's gonna come up, and it's gonna just go forever.
okay.
What we have is our final 5 questions that we ask you.
Okay.
Which we ask everybody.
We ask everyone.
So it's not just me?
No, not just you.
So I should say Tim, he asks. I just sit here, listen to answers, and put my commentary in.
And do you want to ask?
So
No, go ahead. I'm like the Jerry Lawler here. You're the Jim Ross.
I got
Go
the
ahead.
play-by-play.
You
So,
even get the hat.
yeah.
I like it way better than the pants.
The Abdullah pants?
Oh,
Those are killing me.
Wow.
I don't need this. I don't need this from both sides. Okay.
Don't worry. We got plenty of time after this is done to talk about that.
My beautiful Pates. No.
It's the only thing I don't like right now about you, if I'm being honest.
God, I'm gonna swing.
You better get to the question.
It's fine. I'm cool. I'm happy. Now, who is your Mount Rushmore, Draven Filth?
I said it earlier. Hollywood, Triple H, Austin, Taker.
That's pretty good. That's pretty solid.
That's a
It's
solid.
my Mount Rushmore in
Yeah.
terms
Yes.
of between being a fan, between influence, all that stuff. I don't care about who drew the most. I don't care. Oh, these are the guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's another Hogan on a Mount Rushmore. So
Yeah.
It just keeps
At least my
happening.
Hogan's different.
Yeah. You got the reskinned Hogan. Now, who is your dream opponent that isn't on your Mount Rushmore?
This is going to be a strange answer. Scott Steiner. But not for the reason that you're going to think. I watched a couple of matches with him in TNA of all places, and he was just throwing it. It might have been like Abyss or one of those guys around. And I'm just watching them go, and I'm like, man, he'd kill me, but it would be so much fun. And I've never had that thought watching a lot of those, the guys who do the thought. Like Brock, I've never watched Brock. I'm like, man, that'd be fun. But for some reason with Scott Steiner, I was just like, man, we'd kill each other. It'd be great.
I like that answer. Pretty good.
See, I thought you were going to answer with at least with Scott Steiner with his 98 to 2000 run, where every promo he did is a top 5 promo of all time anywhere. So who do you believe out of all of wrestling is the most underrated all time?
That's really hard.
Yes,
All time?
all time.
I had an answer and I lost it. Because I admit this is one thing that I looked at beforehand and I was like, all right, he asks about underrated, overrated, and I had 2 answers and neither of them are there
And now they're
anymore.
just gone.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Billy Gunn? Maybe Billy Gunn. There's so many. Like
That's
there's so many
actually not
from
a
so
bad
many
one.
That's not a
eras,
bad
like,
one. Okay.
That's actually a pretty good one.
You know, there's Billy Gunn. There's guys that have had title runs, but they weren't like anything really special. You know, you could say something for like a Matt Hardy, who he was like a great, but he never really got like he got a little some, but never really anything else. You know, there's so many guys, especially from like that late '90s, like early 2000s, that got left out by just a little bit because they had so much more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
I like those. Those are
I
pretty good.
can vibe Billy Gunn. So, most overrated.
oh man, probably the Bucks.
Okay.
In 2025, I'd say someone like the Bucks are not. I wouldn't even say like an Omega, because Omega, I see a guy like Omega's appeal. I'd say someone like Okada maybe.
Okay.
I know people are gonna hate that, but again, you're talking to someone that I've only seen Okada's AEW stuff.
Yeah.
I've never watched his Japan stuff. I don't have time to. I'm not a 30-40 minute match guy.
Gotcha.
If I don't know it's 30 or 40 minutes coming in, that is what it is. But if I know it's 30 or 40 minutes, I'm probably not going to watch
Yeah,
it.
just not doing that.
You know, if I'm being honest, Kevin Nash and I would have done very well together.
The quick 6-minute special is your forte. So, with all that being said, I'm happy that John Cena didn't come up as overrated again.
Yeah,
'cause
what was up with the overrated?
Twice.
Was it him both times?
It was him, and then
it was him and Bosch. Yeah, it was me and Bosch.
He
Yeah.
doesn't know anything, anyways.
no, it wasn't Bosch. It was I think it was Widget.
Neither does
Oh,
he.
it was Widget. Yeah.
Widget said The Rock and John Cena overrated,
Yeah.
which I agree with one.
Yeah, Cena's completely overrated.
Nuts. So
I like his heel run. I think it's awesome.
He's not a heel.
yeah.
Go ahead. Get your thing.
So yeah. This guy. So, final question for Ringside members featuring Draven Filth this episode. What does wrestling mean to you?
What does wrestling mean to me?
Yeah.
In a weird way, like, it's one of those things that it's such a small thing in my life, but it's such a big thing at the same time. Like, I don't know if I could put it into like words, like one necessary like phrase. You know, it's given me most of my friends, given me a lot of my best experiences. It's given me, you know, a lot of the confidence I have now is through wrestling. You know, wrestling, I don't want to be one of these guys who's like, hey, it's all I've ever wanted to do, and I love it, and I'm so grateful for this. But yeah, you know what? It's all I've ever wanted to do. I love it. I'm kind of grateful for it. So, yeah.
In a shocking turn of
Me and
events.
Bosch haven't had that answer yet, so that would actually be the first time someone said that.
Yeah, look, first every time.
Hey man, I'm a lot of firsts here. Some people are going to watch us and go, who has he been referring to for the last
who's he
half
keep
hour
pointing to?
apologizing to?
All right. So, I'm going to say thank you very much for joining us here
Yeah,
tonight,
thank you,
Draven
Draven.
Filth.
Thank you.
Freaking awesome having you.
Thank you for
Almost
having
said
me.
I heard the
almost
first
said it.
syllable.
I almost said it.
I gotta bleep so much. It's
Man,
fine.
It's going to be a long night for you. I'm really f***ing sorry. Shitty, god-awful night you're going to have. God damn it. I apologize.
Thank you for watching
everything.
Rings
you,
Members with
Adam
Draven
Santos.
Filth. We're going to the tape trade of the week.
Wait, can I say the tape trade of the week?
You want to say tape trade? Yeah, all right.
Well, you know what? Here's my last question for you guys.
What?
You got guests, right?
Yeah. Okay.
And this tape trade of the week thing, you know, it's a match it's something I picked personally, right?
Yes.
Absolutely.
And yeah, you just, hey, here's our tape trade. No, like, make me do it.
All right. Sure, you do it.
Do it, bud.
So this is the tape trade of the week. It's one of my favorite matches. It's from Newton, Massachusetts, September 2023. It's myself versus Kayla Manson at the Christian Sane Memorial Show, the best tribute ever. And who is the referee for that match?
I believe I was the referee for that match.
You know why I like that match as much as I do?
Why?
Because I won it.
Yeah.
Didn't feel like you won it at the end, though,
Hey man,
did
I don't
it?
know what you're going to edit that part out, right? We're just going to have this.
I'm just going to repeat you
We're just
getting
gonna put
belly
that
to
on a
belly
loop,
over
right?
and over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We're
never
going to put the end on a loop.
That never happened.
Well, I'm going to say it this time. Thanks for watching Ringside Remembers. Caleb Manson, I'm Freight Train. Thank you to our guest, Draven Filth.
Thank you so much for
We'll
having
see you
me.
next time.
Go with the wind and see where it takes ya. Wherever you are, it's the journey that makes ya.
God damn, that fella's older than me. doing.
I know, right? Folks, we're here. This is a clean street fight here in Newton.
I guess so.
It's Caleb Manson versus Draven. No rules, must be a winner. One fall to all the punch.
Right off the bat, Raven and Mason trading blows. These monsters. Oh, going for the eyes.
Go for the eyes. God. I mean, it's legal. I mean, Caleb is about as wide as Draven is tall. So, I mean, this is actually a fair contest, Buck.
Pretty even.
Draven, hold on. Wait a minute. Heading in.
Oh, there's an elbow to the jaw. I don't think Draven can afford to lose any more teeth, though. Maybe Caleb will collect them. Oh, he moved. Hey, that's some good breaks on a big guy.
That is some lot of control. And Draven heading out. Taking a little time
Crowd not
out.
liking this.
Hey man, sometimes you gotta take a walk, get a reset of the match. Adrenaline's going. Is he leaving?
Wait, where's he going?
I mean, there has to be a winner. Last time we had two people walk out during a match, they never saw the footage again.
Right?
Until a couple weeks ago, actually.
No, that was Rick Roll.
Oh, really?
It was a Rick Roll.
No kidding.
Yes.
Raven getting
I
back
never
in the
clicked the
ring.
video.
Neither can I.
Focus, Pinky. Back on the ring here. We have got great. Oh! Big knee to the.
Oh! I think you can hit him harder.
Okay, Phil.
I know, right? Oh!
Awful smart. Did a street fight.
Oh my
Why
God.
the hell would you be doing headlocks? You bite him, you scratch him, you put your
Raven, what did I tell you? When you hit him, you're going to lay it in there. Kalen, show him how to chop. Jeez.
Mason now stalking his prey. Oh,
there you go. Right back to the jaw. You notice that? He's not letting up. Making sure Draven can't talk, which is a gift to all of us.
Yeah,
Only we give you
hitting
that
the
gift.
jaw. Hitting the jaw. That's
Big
the button.
chop. Big chop.
big chop from Caleb Manson. Stalking his prey out there.
Oh,
Shot to the back.
Ball's cut anywhere.
right to the kidneys.
Great fight.
Oh!
Another one. Heard that all the way over here.
Oh, we're really not that far, Bishop. I mean,
I felt it.
yeah, I mean, we're not that old. Our hearing hasn't gone yet.
Huh?
Oh, Raven trying to reach for that kendo.
Can he get there? But
Oh!
that'll
That's
clear
what I
the
like to see, folks.
I'm gonna put my
Clear
earplugs
the
in now.
congestion.
Violence for the sake of violence. It's my favorite thing in the world. Unless it's towards me and my boys, Bishop.
Oh, shush.
Oh!
Did you hear
Is that the bell?
Oh, that was not the bell, but
Oh!
Mason looks like he's getting his rung.
Wait a minute. I think it's a home run.
Oh my God.
No! Oh! Through the kendo stick.
Broke the kendo
Damn.
stick.
I think he broke Caleb too.
He's not good.
He has half the brain. He doesn't know if he's good or
He's
not.
not good.
I'm not good with this.
Range as you have.
Shut up, Bishop. Sit down or you're not getting your meat.
Couldn't
I
for
gotta see
him.
what's going on here. Mason looks like
He's
he
crying.
is taking a hit.
His father could be the power of attorney here.
Picking up that count.
I mean, there's no countouts or disqualifications, so you can't do nothing.
What am I saying?
Go ahead, try it. See what happens.
No, you beat him up worse than this.
No.
Oh!
Oh my God.
Mason.
A pair of butterfly suplexes under the unforgiving parquet floor of Newton.
The impact shook Buck right in his chair.
That's not good for Buck's knees.
I need this shit.
So I don't know, Buck or Bishop, was it me or you that called the first Newton, with the main event being Troy Garbo and CVZ, Captain Vincent Zarello? Because when he took a suplex on this floor, his back hasn't been the same since.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was like 10 years ago. Yeah, you were on camera, right? His back still isn't the same.
What a sickening thud that was.
Mason trying to rally a bit. The crowd behind him. Can he
Draven
get
now.
there?
Standing tall here. Manson's in trouble.
Oh!
That's
Another one!
Hat trick, Buck. Hat trick.
One, two! Nope! Mason still got some fight left in him.
Wait,
Caleb is that stupid.
Two.
Doesn't know when he's beat.
even hooking that
Doesn't know
leg
when
and
to
everything.
quit.
All right. This is.
I don't know if he's tough or stupid.
I do
So
not like the look. I do not like the look in Draven's eyes right
Well,
now.
look at his haircut. He's clearly not in the television.
Oh, no. Oh, Mr. Mary Francis. This is not good.
Furniture.
For him, it's not. For us, it's great. It's going to be amazing.
I don't know what he's got in mind.
I did.
And Draven,
I'm picturing them musical chairs.
That was nice.
he should change his name to Frank Sinatra because he's now the chairman.
That was a good one. I'll give you that.
Thank you. I thought
You've been working on that for like 4 years, haven't you?
you were 4.5.
That's fair.
And oh,
God,
Draven, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Draven not paying attention. Hold on. Can Mason rally?
I mean, between all of us, we have called every single Newton street fight, and this one
Wait
is
a minute.
better.
Reversal.
Oh! Ow!
Ow, squared. Draven now.
Pretty sure the chair just stabbed him in the kidney.
I expected absolute brutality in this match, and it's over delivering. I'll cover my
1, 2. Make him go sweat swimming. Wow. I'm going to bring up all the old references from WAW's past. It works. I mean, there's already another chair in there. Where you going? You're wasting energy.
Wait a minute.
I don't think. I just say what I see.
You heard it here first, folks. Chad said he doesn't think. Wait a minute. What's he going for next?
Oh, he was looking at that mousetrap. He's grabbing it. Oh, wow. Grabbing the trash can.
Yes, you hit his ankle.
Well, he almost just ended his ankle.
That was perfect pitching right there, right on the ankle.
And speaking of pitches,
Oh!
a home run.
Taylor Manson, the trash man. He's throwing trash.
All over the ring. I mean, if my history is correct, both these guys are former WAW champions.
Correct.
And they're beating the holy hell out of each other.
Correct.
We can have a fatality right here in the middle of the ring.
Ricky, did I get you?
Every time I see a trash can, all I can think is Pyro taking a butt dive into one of those.
Oh, we don't talk about that legacy. See, Trent's so old, he's got to sit down. He's only
Hold
been
on,
left.
Draven is up. Oh no. Oh no. I think Draven is about to be
Welcome to the wasteland, Draven.
canned.
That trash can annihilated on impact.
And 2. Oh! Still not enough.
Bishop, go give me that trash can. I can turn it in at least for $5 on scrap metal.
Get bent.
Like that can't price the metal nowadays.
Do you own a truck?
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Have you seen the Atmobile? It's huge. I got a ring in there.
I won't say what type of ring, but that's another matter. And
And you hear oh, dude chanting
Oh, no.
I'm not helping.
Taylor Manson.
I have no favorite in this match. I just really like seeing people get hurt, Buck.
Right?
you're a horrible human being, Chad.
Yeah, but that's why everyone loves me.
Love is a strong word. But speaking of love, no love lost between these two men. Mason set up the mousetrap. Draven struggling to get to his feet.
He's taking too much time is what he's doing.
Oh, no.
Whoa! Wow! Oh, no, no! What?
Following slam!
The strength
Every one of those straps go up.
of Draven Filth.
Now they all go up.
He got angry and slapped when it hit back.
Cover!
1, 2. Oh! Not enough!
Taylor!
Ow.
Not enough!
How?
Because there was only 13 mousetraps, there should have been 15. It would have been over if there were 15.
Ah, damn!
What did I do?
Fucking
Oh,
cover!
I can't. I can take the talk.
What didn't you do?
I'm getting under the table, guys. 10 minutes over.
Hibernation station, let's go.
And Draven now.
Oh,
Wait
God.
a minute.
No way.
No. Whoa.
Got him.
Big Guzzo.
Got
Can
him.
he do it?
No, he
Wait.
can't.
Off the rope.
There he is. Oh!
I think Stan Hansen's smiling in his grave.
What?
And he's not even dead.
Caleb with the cover.
Can he do it?
1, 2.
Oh.
Still not enough. What more? What more can these two men do to each other?
Get
They
the
have hit
3
themselves with chairs. They have hit themselves with mice traps, trash cans. What is left?
To get the 3 count, Bishop, that's what you need to do.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. You'll make lieutenant one day.
I got promoted years ago.
War.
Caleb,
It's
show us some color.
fantastic.
War never changes, Buck.
And speaking of war and apocalypse coming in, and
Oh, he has a. Oh, wow.
wait,
No.
Catatonic.
Oh.
Beautiful reverse TNT.
Over the cover.
1, 2. Steal it. Still.
I'm as shocked as you are, big man.
How long? I might have a fork.
No forking around, Chad.
That makes one of us.
Draven, I'm waiting for him to literally pull up one of the ring sticks and hit him with it at this point. And he's going for it again. Got the throw.
As a no, hit him back.
Fighting back.
Reminds me of the episode of The Simpsons. You smack him and
Oh,
just
wait a minute. Here we go.
Boom! Headshot! Cover!
1, 2. No.
And this match continues!
I thought that elbow was fit for a savior buck.
Manson, shocked. Can't believe what he's seeing here, that the resilience of Draven Filth.
You just hit that man as hard as humanly possible.
These
And
two,
Draven.
these two monsters. This is Godzilla
He's
versus
twitching.
King Kong.
I thought it was Draven versus Kayla Mason.
Keep up, Chad. Keep up.
Oh. It's been a while,
Now,
all right? There's 4 of us. I can't hear everything.
Huh? And Mason now in control. Draven seeing stars.
Oh,
no.
That hand went all the way up there.
And Mason now doesn't need his proctology examination.
Oh, that's good.
Got the arm locked in.
Up, choke.